See at nighttime. Nighttime seeing is important. Don't you want to see things? Seeing things is better. What's wrong with you? You don't want to see things. TNVC.
Howdy folks, I'm Jeff Gonzales with AR15.com. From New York, we're bringing you another O.S.D video. If you're joining us for the first time, O.S.D stands for Observational Skills Development. We are exploring defensive gun uses and other violent encounters through videos we find on the internet. And we break them down and add the training element or the training component. Now, we're not here to Monday morning quarterback anyone. Instead, we're going to observe the video to break down the elements of the situation and develop a drill or drills we can take to the range to improve our skills. Today, we're going to be taking a closer look at an attempted carjacking which takes place in New York City. Now, here's a quick video breakdown. We see the suspect pull over and attempt to exit the vehicle. He quickly realizes he's being robbed and returns to his vehicle. The suspect gains access to the vehicle and reportedly fired at the victim. Now, the victim is able to create space by backing away quickly, at the same time drawing his firearm and shooting the suspect who falls to the ground. What are some of the key takeaways we get from this video? First is probably going to be being able to create distance, then drawing while we're trying to move or create that distance, and then shooting while we're moving. But a big one is post-shooting actions. We also see a great example of post-shooting activity with quick scans of the area. The disarming of the suspect by removing the firearm from his vicinity, from within his reach. But the big one is how he interacts with responding law enforcement. He quickly places his firearm on the ground, steps on it, and with his hands high in the air, responds to all their commands. Okay, let's head over to the range and set up our drills.
All right, so the first drill for this O.S.D video is going to have our good guy, the victim, standing about a yard away from the target. On my signal, he's going to immediately start backing up, and as he is, he's going to draw and he's going to return fire. Right, so what we're trying to do here is we're trying to, number one, get a little distance, but at the same time, I want you to be able to draw while you're moving versus draw or move as completely separate items. All right, shooter, come on down. Let's get you ready. Okay, shooter. Stand by. Go. And halt. Good, good, good. All right, nice. That's a good first run. Let's do it again. All right, here we go. Same thing. This time, I want you to really think. The idea of trying to do both of them at the same time means that you're only going to, you picked up your pace as you really got started shooting. I want your pace to be moving quickly first because this is the danger. Yeah, this is the danger. We need to get distance here. Okay. So that means that you may move first and then start to work. Because if you're working on trying to draw, you're only going to be moving at maybe a slightly less reduction of your full potential. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If you just start moving fast and then try to draw while you're doing it, that's going to be the difference. Okay. All right, so here we go. Shooter ready. Stand by. Go. Nice. Good. And holster. All right, so slightly different. You see the difference there? Yeah. So the big thing here was, and it wasn't so much like you kind of started almost at the same pace, but you immediately started to ramp things up once the gun was in your hand. Yeah. The first one, I think you did a much better job with your shots. The second one, I think you were just using the force. Yeah. Pretty much. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull the chair in. All right, so the second drill for this video is going to be basically the same thing, only now our shooter is going to start from a seated position. So they're going to have to get up quickly, start moving, and then draw. Let's see how it looks. All right, shooter, come on down. All right, here we go. Both hands on the knees. Shooter, stand by. Go. Nice. Holster up. Let's do that again. I like that one.
Did you have him in frame the whole time, Josh? Yeah. I got a great shot.
All right, hands on the knees. Here we go. Ready. Go. Nice. Unload clear. Go ahead and holster up. Okay. So, let's talk, first of all, much better shooting on this next volley. For some reason, putting you in a chair helped you to shoot a little bit better on both runs. All right. The big thing is, as soon as you stand up, you're already backpedaling. And then you started to work at getting the gun out of the holster, which is, again, what we were trying to do with the first one. The first one, we're basically doing both at the same time.
Yeah.
But this one, you couldn't. You had to stand up and start moving first, right? Yeah. And then you got an appreciation for, oh shit, I'm really behind the power curve. Because you weren't able to get out of the holster and fire your first shot till maybe about right here.
Yeah.
Whereas earlier, you were firing your first shot almost about right here, okay? So the big takeaway is that from that seated position, if the purpose is for me to break contact and get some distance, then my speed of movement is probably going to be fast. When I'm moving that fast, the complexity of my draw stroke that I've done thousands of times from a standing position all of a sudden becomes a little problematic.
Yeah.
And those first rounds that we fire may not have the best grip as a result.
Yeah.
All right, good job.
Thanks again, everyone. We really appreciate you watching. Give us some feedback or share your experiences while running the drills in the comments below. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share these videos as we continue to grow our O.S.D series. If you know of any video that would be a great review, email them to osd@ar15.com. Until next time, I'm Jeff Gonzales. Stay safe or be dangerous.